Hi guys, I'm Mr. Who's the Boss, and these are my secrets to growing on YouTube. So for those of you who stayed with me throughout the journey, you'll know that I've been doing this YouTube channel for over 4 years now, and it's been a very tough process. There's been ups and downs, there's been real slow points, there's been points where you've had to sacrifice a lot of other things in your life to really make it. And I know there's a long way for me to go still, but I genuinely think like I've learnt a lot about how to actually grow on YouTube. Now, something which a lot of smaller YouTubers get caught up in, one real problem with this world is that you look at these famous YouTubers, you idolize them, people with 500,000 subscribers, people with 1 million subscribers, and they do all sorts of different videos. And these smaller YouTubers, you kind of assume that if you copy those guys, if you do same types of videos as them, you're going to get a similarly huge response. But it doesn't work like that. Those people have worked day in, day out to build up these gigantic audiences, people who are engaged with their channel, want to know more about those people as personalities, and so that's why those videos work for them. However, to actually grow, there's a different approach that's needed. You need to target search. Now, the best way to do this is to probably look at things that are topical. So things that are happening right now, trends that are taking off, and new things that are about to become the next thing. These are all really, really important things for you to look out for. If you want to do YouTube properly, you've got to be totally ready to go for it, to throw your all in it. You need to be ready to film a video the next day after something cool comes out. You know, if you're a tech YouTuber, as soon as a new smartphone hits, you need to be on it, you need to be filming, you need to be ready, you need to be inquiring about all the tech specs, about what this means, the potential impact it could have on the market. You need to be genuinely interested in what you're doing for you to actually succeed. I recommend you install something called TubeBuddy that actually tells you sort of which tags are good, which ones have high competition, and which ones are searched for more often. You need to actually, before you even start filming your video, decide a topic which is going to be searched for. For example, when a new technology is released, a lot of tech YouTubers, they instantly have videos on within 3 hours, and those videos have huge amounts of views, 30, 40, 50,000 views within a few hours because searches are just piling in. Or when things are trending, for example, videos that have gone viral, rather than copying those, make a parody of it, latch onto that trend, do something which is different, something which people will want to share. A really, really popular example is the revenge video from Minecraft. It was kind of like a parody of Usher's DJ God Is Falling in Love, and it got 3 to 4 times the amount of views of the original video. It was just, it was one of those things which just took off because people found it so relevant. So I would say the second most important thing to realize is that your subscribers are not simply numbers. They are an army of supporters who are willing to go out there and spread your word. I mean, the number of times people have brought up YouTubers in conversation is ridiculous. The number of times I've actually found incredible YouTubers who I'm now addicted to through conversation it's countless. So you need to find a way to engage your subscribers, and there's a lot of different ways you can do this. You'll find, for example, some of the things that I do are like, I reply to a lot of your comments. Anytime one of you guys has a question, I do my very best to reply to it because I want each individual member on this channel to feel valued. I set up social media so you can contact me more personally on. That's a nice little touch. Something I also started doing, which I think helped a little bit, is to feature channels which I felt were engaged in my outro at the end of some of my videos. And that's kind of a little incentive for people to actually engage with my content. Lots of little things like that. You come up with your own methods. Anything you can think of. You could run competitions, you could do giveaways. Anything which you think will make your subscribers like you more or have more interest in what's going on in your life is a good thing. So you may remember that not too long ago I actually did a video on how to grow your YouTube channel, and I talked about how if you needed help I'd be happy to look at your channels, and it was great. I found loads of really awesome channels doing a whole wide variety of different content. And that's really, really great, but one thing I noticed in a lot of smaller YouTubers is they kind of lacked a little bit of focus. And that's totally normal. I mean, almost every small YouTuber goes in not exactly knowing what they want to do, and even ones that do, by the time they actually grow, they're normally a very different YouTuber to when they started. But something which I found is really, really useful is if you specialize in something. Decide on one thing that you're really, really passionate about and go with it. If you want to vlog, then vlog. If you want to be a tech YouTuber, then do that. If you want to bake cakes, then do that. But don't have one channel which does all three. You want to choose one thing and become really, really good at it. Get the best equipment you can for that particular area that you're in and become known for it. And before you know it, people will start spreading the word. And the thing is, if you specialize in something, if you become actually known for something in particular, then every time that conversation comes up, that topic, then people will actually start talking about you. They might be talking about credit cards or future technologies, and all of a sudden someone might say, oh, by the way, have you heard of this guy? He talks a lot about that. You become an expert in your field, and that would really be the goal. Okay, so that's it from me for now. These are like the fundamental tips that really help my channel to grow. And I hope that now that I've given them to you, you guys can use them to make your own channels grow. Thanks for watching, I'm Mr. Who's the Boss, and this is Insanely Cool Tech.